Hello fellow Heroes of the Blue, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to another installment of Latham style. In this particular episode I'm going to do a Steel NMM in his style. Again, as always, you have the links to Darren's social media in the description below, and I'm really excited to show you this one, so let's get cracking. As you can see, we are starting from a base coat of Thunderhawk blue. I will paint the whole model, but for this tutorial I will concentrate myself on this leg, because that's what you do. And for our first step, I'm going to apply a rough sketch of highlights using Administratum Grey. When you paint in NMM, Darren's theory is you need to imagine 4 points of light, one on each corner of the mini, and apply your highlights according to those. So that's what I'm going to do. Again, this is just a rough sketch. Our rough sketch of highlights with Administratum Grey is done. I went and refined it with Thunderhawk Blue where I wasn't happy, and now we have a pretty good sketch of where our highlights will be. And now I'm going to blend those two colors together, first of all using a glaze of Thunderhawk Blue. Thin your Thunderhawk Blue to a glaze consistency, something like that is perfect, and just apply it starting from the Administratum and move into your Thunderhawk. Always move away and into the color you have on your brush. That way the transition will be more uniform. Let the first coat of glazing dry and do as many as you need to blend everything nicely. Our glazing with Thunderhawk Blue is done, and you see that the transitions are much smoother, but we have lost quite a bit of highlights. So I'm now going to go back into Administratum Grey and do another glaze in the opposite direction. Like this. Again, move from the Thunderhawk Blue into the Administratum Grey. With that glazing done, You can see how our transitions look much nicer. And I'm going to start applying shadows. For this I'm using ink by darkness. This kind of consistency. And again, I will place them in between the tones. I will also pick all the panel lines. Like this, with this glaze. Our shadows with ink by darkness are done, and you can see how much effect that has done. It's now starting to look like metal, and I'm going to do an even deeper shade using black. Again, turn your black into a sort of glazed consistency. We don't need that much this time, and I will just apply it in the middle of our ink by darkness shadows. Our shadows with pure black are now done. I'm going to move into the last highlight. This is Ulfuan Grey. I will apply this Ulfuan Grey again, reinforcing all our highlights. This is also very thin. I will just go and do this Ulfuan Grey highlight. Our last highlight for Thuan Grey is done, and I'm going to do the final touch. That is the white outlines and reflections. So what we do is take white and place a dot of white where each deepest shadow is, on each corner, on each edge, like so. And I will also edge highlight everything using white. In certain places, you can also do a small line of white into the deepest shadows. For example, here. Right there. And with that last step done, our Steel NMM leg is done, and I really think it looks quite good. I'm really a fan of Darren Latham's style of NMM. It's not realistic, but it looks so good. So guys, as always, I really hope you enjoy this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Do you want to decide what I paint in the channel or want direct feedback from me? Then consider Patreon. You have a link to my Patreon in the description below. Patreon helps me do all the cool projects that I want to make and helps me improve the quality of my videos. Don't be afraid, no content will ever be hidden behind a paywall, but it's a nice way to help me and you will get something back for your generosity. As I said guys, thank you very much for watching. A special thank you to Kevin Sulas, Kit Renard, Leonard Lindemann, Victor Domen, ILGN, Jonathan Ekelund, Kieran O'Morthile, Michael Boyer, Richard Martin, Oliver James Backwell for being the coolest persons in the planet. Be like these fine folks, join my Patreon and take control.